Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic TBC and our Blood Elf Rogue playthrough. Today I think we're going to start off by checking the ruins over here to see if there are any ogres up. We do have an ogre kill quest to kill 10 brutes and 5 witch doctors, so we'll go take a look at that. Last time there weren't any up because they were pretty farmed out. Will that be the case today? It's 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, so it is entirely possible that there are a ton of people leveling here. Yeah, 50, so probably more than 50. 50 is all that it can show us, so... yeah, there's some of them. We can probably start in on it. They're level 37. We are level 36, soon to be level 37. We do want to get our poisons going here before we do anything else. We'll do poisons, and we will do some potions as well. I should just go ahead and drag these down here so I kind of remember to think about them. Oops, that's not where I wanted that to go. Bag space is going to become an issue. I might just go ahead and dump the pages. Could be selling them. I could put them on the auction house if I weren't like really lazy with my auction house habits. I've been getting better since we've had a bank alt, but still ultimately pretty lazy about it. I will probably train myself to care a lot more when we're on the fresh start realm. And, you know, the economy is young. I'll feel like I'm contributing more to the economy if I'm putting stuff like that up on a fresh start realm, whereas like on a realm where the economy is already in whatever shape it's in, I just don't feel really compelled to do stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll try to do more of it during Fresh Start. See if I can turn over a new leaf. I haven't seen any other players over here yet, but there aren't very many ogres up either. Lots of bodies, so somebody's been through here, but maybe they've been through here and maybe they're done. We can hope that they have completed their objective and have moved on, and that the few guys we see up are evidence of that. Let's try to do a little bit of stealth here on these guys and see how that works. I probably don't want to waste a combo point builder on a totem. I should probably just auto attack it next time. Yep, that's the way to do it. I will definitely accept your invite because I'm assuming that you're out here trying to kill these ogres as well. And 2 sets of eyes running around tagging stuff is ultimately going to be better than 1. I think we are just waiting for like a mass respawn here because, yeah, they're all dead. And the bodies have mostly disappeared, I think, so maybe we'll start seeing respawns in a minute or two. I don't know if this quest is ever going to get better no matter how long we wait, so I do kind of want to work through it. It's a little bit later in the evening than I usually play, and we're getting treated to some fantastic sunset lighting here in the jungles of Stranglethorn. Very nice looking. Always a zone that I'm happy to spend time in. Yeah, we should split up a little bit. It won't hurt to split up, especially if anybody else comes through here. we should probably try to like invite other people to the group as we see people come in. But we haven't seen a lot of activity, either players or enemies, to be honest. He's got somebody in here and I see a respawn. Oh, he's got his pet on it. Very smart. I see one hiding back here. Well, that's all the witch doctors we need. Now we just need 5 more brutes to pop up. Here's one of them. And here's number 2. Yeah, I will say for this quest, I've always kind of felt this way about it. They need to spawn more of these guys, and if they just had a bigger area to spawn in, like maybe they even need a second ruin to kind of proliferate into. Because yeah, having to kill them all here is pretty rough. You're talking about 15 guys, and it feels like the area probably spawns anywhere from 8 to 10 at a time. And then you just kind of cycle through whoever it spawns, and hope it spawns the ones that you need. We now seem to have a little bit of competition out here. We're gonna have to fight whatever comes up, because if we clear them out, then there's a chance that it'll respawn as something else, right? He did invite the priest to the group. That was very smart and kind of him to do so. Yep, see, it did spawn a bunch of witch doctors when what we really needed were a few more brutes. Yeah, like all witch doctors. It spawned all witch doctors that round. Alright, see how it is. At least we're helping the priests get their quest done. Here's a brute that just like spawned out of nowhere. We ditched those pages, and I feel like we're probably just picking up pages to fill the spots of the pages that we ditched to clear up our inventory. That's always fun. Yeah, there really needed to be more to this, or maybe like an underground area where they were at. That would have been good. Could have built one into the hillside or something. Well, we need one more. It can't take too much longer. Here we go. Alright, well, we might as well just go turn this in. That's also going to give us the opportunity to empty our bags, which we really need to do. We have only 6 slots left available, which is not going to cut it. I'm going to send some of the leather that we have off to our bank alt. Some of this might sell for a gold or 2 a stack. I think it was rugged leather that I was selling for like 12 to 14 gold a stack. Kind of want to get back into that range and farm the crap out of it. That could be something that I do, just for some kill experience. Let's see, you're a food and drink vendor. I'd really rather talk to somebody who can repair.
What do you need?
Alright, I don't think I'm going to use any of these regular silk bandages. Let's go ahead and sell those. I need to be careful, don't I? I feel like there are quest items that I could sell on accident. Bloody bone necklaces we can't sell. I hope I didn't already vendor something that we needed. That would be embarrassing and unfortunate, but it's not outside the realm of possibility. Yeah, this is the dagger. We can go ahead and sell that. Okay, I think that puts us in pretty good shape.
Strength.
Let's go to the mailbox really quick. And I will send the leather off. The thick leather, we'll keep it until we have a stack of it. There we go. Okay, what to do next? Well, we still have the ears and the necklaces we need. And we can make our way up here to do the large river crocolisk, and then we can... Well, I mean, we might be able to take on Bagthera, but... It's probably not a good idea to do that quite yet. And the quest you have is level 42. Okay, well, for now... Let's go fight some trolls for a little bit, and I'll contemplate maybe taking on these murlocs. What we could do at least is we could head over to this island, even if we don't do the murlocs, which I might not do the murloc quest. But we'll head over to the island and use the Gift of Nias near the altar. That is something we could definitely do. But let's check out the troll situation here in the jungle first, and see if they are as farmed out as they have been for the last couple days. It looks like a lot of them are up right now, which is great. How do we want to handle this though? I feel like in here we're gonna pull a multiple enemies, which maybe isn't what I want to do. We have a gnome mage here for competition. So I'm gonna have to do something, and we'll take advantage of whatever happens here. Alright, there we go. We did aggro a buddy though. Yeah, we've got multiple buddies. We're gonna try to take one buddy. You know what? Let's just take both of them. Yeah, that actually worked out pretty well for us, I will say. And we did hit level 37. Which means we can come in here to the combat tree and have a look. I think we're gonna keep going into aggression for all 3 points, and then we'll swap over to weapon expertise for 2 points. If we do this, it's going to be a 2-pull of axe throwers. I think we can handle that okay. We could just do this. That works too. Let's head this way and we'll go north of the ruins and see if we have any scouts kind of spread out into the forest here. Away from the ruin, we also have a ruin further to the north. If we want to check that out, we can do that. Yeah, everybody over here has been taken out. Let's go check this ruin off in the distance. Sometimes it'll spawn a few of them inside of here. Well, one is better than none. I feel like we can just keep heading up here to the north and we can try to work on this Crocolus quest a little bit. It's a pretty rare drop off of the Crocolus, so we might have to fight through a couple waves of respawns, also dependent upon who else is going to be out here hunting these guys. Which somebody definitely is, so yeah. This might be a tough one because, like I said, the drop rate for this one is not very good at all to begin with. We only need 2, but if all we find are bodies, it's going to be hard to get the 2 that we need. Let's skin them. I don't think that'll make them spawn in again any faster, but we can do it. Well, I will say finding objectives in Stranglethorn has been harder than expected this time around. I think there's like a lot of people playing, obviously, with the XP buff. I feel like a lot of people came back and either leveled up, started leveling up, or maybe they dusted off characters that were in the 20s and 30s, kind of like we did. Because that's kind of the level, right? You get into the 30s and everything slows down a lot, so a lot of characters can get abandoned between like level 30 and level 50. And with the experience buff, you kind of have the incentive to come back and finish up those journeys, which is good. Alright, back to troll hunting. We could try our luck over here again. We didn't have a lot of luck in this little area when we started things off, but we've gained a couple of levels since then. We've also refreshed ourselves to the class a little bit. So yeah, we can come in here, we can do a Blade Flurry. I am glad we had the energy for the kick there. That would have been sad. As I look at the map, though, I see no active spawns. Holy crap. There's usually, like, guys here, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. I feel like there's usually guys here. Alright, at least there's some up back this way. We will just go around the whole tree. Like a rogue might truly do. Am I trying to finish off the necklaces? Yeah, I think that'd be okay. I think we could just kind of work on this. If there's guys to fight, let's work on it, because everywhere else we look, things are kind of sparse. I'm gonna save my kick for the heal. Yeah, I'm gonna try to think ahead a little bit for a change. Yeah, here we go. There's the heal and the kick. Good night. I'll tell you what though, I mean, in all honesty, I'll take an overcrowded zone over an empty zone in a game any day. That's really what it boils down to. It is so good to see people out doing stuff in the world. Nice net. Let's take a peek in these little side rooms. Are you gonna walk out here? We could distract. I have no target. Oh, that's faint. Where did... Oh, here it is. Yeah, I know what my buttons look like. Yeah, I probably don't need this keybound when I'm not in a dungeon, so I'm gonna switch that to distract, and then maybe that will cause me to use distract a little bit more often during those times when we want to get a backstab or whatever in, but they might want to look at us. Now that being said, it is on a little bit of a cooldown. I didn't get this guy, and he was the one that I wanted to get. These guys are just crammed in here a little bit closely. Let's just come in here. And we'll do Blade Flurry again. Let's get a little closer, guys, please. Thank you. Again, I'm gonna wait for the heal to kick that. There's the heal. He got us in a net, and I'm pretty sure he went for help back here. If we survive this, I'll be pretty surprised. I thought for sure we were going to pull both of these hunters. The fact that we didn't, I'll just take as blind luck. See, right here, man, he is so close to this guy. Yeah, see, I got close and he pulled. We could vanish out of this. I'm going to pop a potion, though. And we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to range this guy a little bit because... Oh man, he's gonna pull all of his friends if I try to go in there. Maybe this will be fine. Yeah, let's get out. Let's mess up his effective range. There we go. Okay, well, that was fun. I liked that. There's a little bit of danger in it, but we lived. We don't have Blade Flurry up. So let's sap the one, backstab the other. Oh, we have friends now. However, Blade Flurry is back up because of that awesome 2-minute cooldown. He moved out of the range of Blade Flurry, not as cool. Let's do a quick bandage. These guys have been respawning pretty quickly, so let's get this in really quick. I feel like they probably saw us, didn't they? I also don't want to engage this guy with them so close. I feel like they might pull. Yeah, let's let them go back. And then we'll deal with this scout. Alright, that's all the ears we need, and we only need 2 more necklaces, so we are close to being done with this one, surprisingly. You're probably... Oh, you didn't see us. Thank you for being a level 34 enemy, whose stealth detection just isn't as good as a level 36. Yeah, these hunters can cause us a little bit of problems because they can, yeah, they end up pulling more. I don't have a great way to deal with them. We pulled 3. Yeah, the way to deal with this is to vanish out of it. That was not gonna be good no matter what we did after that. I need to get them away from their buddies because a couple of hunters together is huge problems for us. But they chain us to the ground so quickly. They're so quick with that net. They know we're going to try to separate them from their friends. Yeah, and they do this kind of stuff. At least we got the bleed on him there. Let's pull him back out this way a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I want to mess around here. Not for one more item. Let's come back over here and see if we can find some guys that are going to be a little bit easier to take on. Well, I'd rather not take on the guys with the pets. Let's see if we can pluck somebody out of this cluster. Come back here, please. Yep, there's the net. He went to that heal really fast, didn't he? I'd love to be able to loot this guy, but it looks like right now looting this guy is going to mean fighting at least 2 of these guys. Okay, good. They're pathing away. Perfect. Still didn't get the item. Alright, what about over here? A mystic and a scout. Oh, we're done. Robert, you've been done for a long time, man, and you've been looking at the icons on the map for shrunken heads, which you're not fighting the guys for shrunken heads, buddy. Oh, good to know, good to know. Speaking of shrunken heads, should we start working on that? And we need 20, which seems like a lot. It seems like a lot to ask, especially with how many mobs are usually up. Some of these guys are definitely not going to be dropping shrunken heads. Yeah, we might have wanted to work our way back here a little bit earlier. Definitely didn't play that one very smoothly. Could have been a lot more efficient with our time, I think. Let's put our heads up here because we need 20 shrunken heads, and there's like markers for like 6 guys, so don't really know if this is going to be something that gets done right now. Like, who has them? Just the headhunters. Yeah, we should have been fighting through here to begin with. I don't think I want to do that one right now. Let's come down to the island. And let's work on that. I don't know if we'll get any other quests to do troll stuff. If we do, we'll pair that with the shrunken heads, I guess. But for now, I think we're going to go this way. Can I cut through here over these hills? Will there be a way through the hills, or am I going to get stuck and have to double back? Looks like we're good. I don't know that we'll have to fight anybody else. This looks pretty clear to me. Let's come up here and see if we can get away with using the item. Maybe we'll take a shot at these Murlocs and just see how tough it's going to be on a rogue. If it seems like it's going to be a huge pain to fight these guys, because from what I recall, they're really, really deep in the water, and they net, and they pull adds. So I remember this being quite a bother on every character I've tried it on so far. Maybe what we'll do is we'll try to at least get the tablet. I think we can kind of come behind where they're all hanging out and get the tablet without having to deal with too many of them. But yeah, without some kind of underwater breathing potion, which I could probably just get one on the auction house, I'm sure. This quest becomes a little bit troublesome. Yeah, the tablet though, we can sneak down on this side. But you see, when we pull one of these, it's gonna probably pull its buddy too. And I believe they net. And when you're netted and you're running out of air, it's not a great place to be. Oh, that was not the button I wanted to press. Look, can we aggro this guy without his friend? It doesn't really seem like he wants to. Let's try to get him to come all the way up top. Yeah, it's so deep. This is the problem with this one, guys. You really need an underwater breathing potion. I'm kind of surprised they didn't give us one. Oh, see, look at this shit. Okay, excuse me, that was uncalled for, but it is called for because to get him to the surface, he leashes. He does not even have a big enough leash for us to get him to the surface where we can safely fight him. We have to, like, fight him down here. And then we have to get to the surface before we drown. That's just dirty. That is dirty. Oh, man. Alright. And then he's probably gonna run, right? He's gonna run. Yeah, there he goes running. He can obviously swim faster than us, being a Murloc. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Fighting 10 of these without an underwater breathing potion, probably not gonna happen. Let me double check here and make sure that we don't actually have a breathing potion hanging out in our inventory. I don't think that we do. Yeah, I'm not going to do this right now. I am going to look for a breathing potion on the auction house at some point. And we'll go from there. We can probably come over here and get the Paw of Sindal. That's something we could do. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, it's just so deep down. It's going to be so easy if we can breathe down there and not have to worry about coming up for air. But until then, it's going to be really, really aggravating having to fight them at the mid-level, having to chase them deeper, and then having to rush back up before we suffocate. And to do that, you know, you're talking about 10 times minimum, but I doubt the drop rate is going to be 100%, right? It's probably not going to be 100% drop rate, so talking more about fighting anywhere from 15 to 20 of them that way, and it's going to get tedious really, really quick. What are the chances that this cat is actually spawned and just waiting for us up here? Not very good, but we'll see. Oh, look at that. Actually, 100% chance. In retrospect. Let's go turn this in and we'll check that area for Crocolisk as well. Hey, we got lucky this time around. There is one over here. Let's go ahead and cross, and we might as well cross and try to get it. We need one more item. The drop rate for this is not horrible, but it's bad enough that sometimes you have to wait through multiple respawns of these guys. Hey, there we go. That is awesome. That's probably the quickest that I've gotten those items off of those guys. And I appreciate that luck.
What can I do for you? Farewell.
We got the Tiger Hunter gloves with 7 strength and 8 agility. We currently have 5 strength and 6 agility, and we don't have any of the other set pieces for the gloves of the Fang. So I think this is an upgrade. Yeah, more armor and everything. So yeah, there we go. I forgot that a lot of these quests give leather gear, which we can actually equip on this character. So hooray for us. Do we want to sneak over here and get the... maybe we can do the key and the fuel regulator blueprints? I think we might be able to do that. I want to get at least one more level before we go fight Sindal. I mean, we could probably do it and get away with it and be fine. Realistically, maybe we just do that. Let's see how getting the other objectives goes, and if those are pretty easy, then we'll head over and try to get the paw that we need. This might be pretty simple for us. We might be able just to stealth all the way up to the top. And, the guy's gonna be in his house. Oh, he might be dead. That might make it, impossible. Yeah, him being dead is, something that could definitely stop us from getting it done. And I don't even really have any other enemies to fight here, unfortunately. To kinda kill time on. let's go over here to the house, since this is like a pickup off the ground or picking up from somewhere. Let's see if we can do this, and then we'll circle back up here. Maybe give those guys a minute or two to pop back into existence. Oh, yeah. Well, if I were reading and understanding the quest, I would know that we need his key to do that. So yeah, it's not two different objectives, Robert. It's the same quest. Okay. Back to the drawing board on that one. We could fight a few of these guys just to kill some time. Well, the good news is the body is gone, so any minute now he should respawn. The bad news is I still really have nothing else to do here but stand around and wait. We can enjoy the beautiful sunset as we just kind of hang out on the oil platform. The quite oily oil platform that doesn't seem like it would meet a standard safety inspection, but you know, we are dealing with goblins here. Yeah, he does not want to give us the pleasure of his company. Pop the food crate open. Doubt there's anything good in it, but we'll see. Golden apple. Okay. Some of the guys on the ramp below are popping back up. It's a good sign. Let's go clear them out. Yeah, I'd really like to see especially named guys who drop a quest item. I feel like by default their respawn rate should always be twice as fast as any other enemy. Because, you know, other enemies you might need them, but there's a bunch of different potential spawn points. When it's a named guy and everybody needs it, there's only one. So he needs to come back really, really quick. Alternately, don't have shit drop off of guys. Have them guarding a room with it so that if you come across the room and somebody's already cleared the guy, look at that, you don't have to fight him. Which, you know, takes some action away from the player, but it doesn't punish the player for what somebody else in the world has already done, which in this case is, you know, defeating the guy and taking his item. Yes, we would get to walk up there, the item would be on the ground, and we would just grab it. And if he were spawned, we'd have to fight him for it. But if someone had just killed him, then it would just be a matter of grabbing the item, and we wouldn't be waiting for one guy to respawn who has a really slow respawn rate, I'd say. I mean, the guys around here have all popped back up, some of them a couple of times. And yeah, he's still not here. So weird. We never even saw his body, so even by the time we got here, his body had already despawned. But he hasn't come back yet. It's kind of concerning. Yeah. We probably could have already went over here and got back Thera and come back, and maybe he'd be up by then. But at this point, if we leave, we kind of run the risk of somebody else getting him while we're gone, and then we're kind of stuck in the same boat, and we have to wait all over again. There he is. If I keep complaining about it, the game will respawn him, right? Okay, now we go over to the house. Now we can actually open the chest. Which is completely unguarded. And let's see what kind of luck we have hunting back Thera. Now, when we've seen him before, he was just kind of wandering around this open area here. Yeah, this was the little clearing that we had seen him in. But apparently there's a few different spots that he can spawn. Yeah, unfortunately, it does look like someone has already gotten to him. Which means we might be in the same situation as we just were, waiting for him to respawn. I'll run a circuit of his spawn points for a minute here, but I don't know how much time I want to spend doing this right now. I feel like I've had you guys kind of sitting around looking at nothing for long enough. So there's not a lot going on. This would probably be a good time to have herbalism or something. We can fight some of these other cats just for something to do, and then we'll give another quick look around in a minute here. And we can definitely skin all the creatures that have been left behind by others. I don't mind doing that. Hey, look at that. That works for me. I'm happy with that. Level 40? I don't know if I have any cooldowns. This may get messy. We have potions. Yeah, we do have our cooldowns up. Let's just pop both of those right now. And we'll see how far that gets us. Hey, we were able to do it. Let's go get it turned in. Oh, and I think we did it without poisons on our weapons, because, yeah, we did not reapply. Kind of hoping we don't get dismounted through here. Alright, we have stuff to turn in pretty much all over the place. We'll start up here, then I'll hurth us back to Gromgol.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
We got some leather pants with 10 agility. Those are actually really good. They're not better than what we have on. I think we want to keep the strength and agility. But they are actually pretty good pants. They don't look bad either. Okay, so that's done. Let's go ahead and hearth out of here.
Anaria Shola.
I can feel the raw power contained in this gem. I'll send it to Silvermoon for our Magisters to study further, but I am sure it will prove useful in our struggle against the Amani. Your help has been invaluable in procuring this gem, and I will see to it that the Farstriders know the name of the Blood Elf who made this find possible.
Remember the Sunwell.
Yep, we will never follow up on that, or how it helped the fight against the Amani.
Who you'll be.
Very good, I will boil these and leech them, and the spirits of their owners will weaken as I render their necklaces to paste. That sounds terrible. This is good. When I return to Orgrimmar, I will place this shard in a sacred place. It will remind us of the might and honor of Grillek. Split Bone Necklace. Now that you've gathered Bloodscalp trophies, I have another task for you. The Skullsplitter tribe of trolls live to the southeast, and for years, we have warred with them. Although the Darkspears no longer dwell in Stranglethorn, we are bound to our conflict with the Skullsplitters. So hunt them, gather their split bone necklaces, and return to me. Aid us in our war, and you will earn the friendship of the Darkspears. Alright, we will probably be doing that. I don't know what level it is. Let's have a look. We'll be doing that later. Yeah, much later. We're gonna have to find somewhere else to go for a bit, I believe, and I think we're gonna end up going into the Arathi Highlands for a little while. Unless there just happen to be like a bunch of quests out of Booty Bay for our level that are gonna open up right now that I don't remember. We're gonna need something to kind of get us a few levels. We can do the Mistveil Giblets for scaring Shaky. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what opens up when we get these turned in, but I'm thinking we're gonna have to go somewhere else for a little bit. I'm definitely going to find out before next time, you know, if we have the flight point that can get us to Hillsbrad, that would make it easier to get to Arathi, but I will do all that off recording and get us where we need to be and get the flight points that we might not already have. Honestly can't remember if we've been into Hillsbrad or not.
Adventure awaits.
Now let me just copy these blueprints for my own notes and you can bring these straight to Pazik. Wouldn't want him to think one of those sponsors was abandoning him. You should be all set to go. Give Pazik my regards and tell him that if he ever needs anything, not to hesitate to ask. I'll be waiting for the news that he breaks the track record soon.
What's up?
It's expensive and hard to kill enough tigers to support and export the tiger fangs to the islands in the South Seas. Luckily, we've developed a technique that allows us to take mundane horn-like objects and turn them into undetectable forgeries. The closest match we found, amazingly, are the tusk of skull splitter trolls. Hey, before you say anything, what the buyer doesn't know doesn't hurt them, am I right? Yeah, it doesn't hurt them, but it's going to hurt a lot of trolls, so... We are going to be killing those trolls anyway, however. So, really glad to have that now, just so we kind of have it earmarked for later. Down here, do we have anything else to turn in over here? No. We do have something to turn in outside. This map gets so very cluttered.
Yo!
Some assembly required. Well, I've got the basic shape of the boots worked out. And they're coming along fine, but the skins you brought aren't going to be quite enough for the inner layers. What are we going to do, Drizzlik? No doubt that's the question on your lips, and well, isn't it lucky that you're talking to Drizzlik, because he is going to tell you what we're going to do. The inner layers will never really be seen, so we'll just get some thicker, cheaper skins from the crocs around Lake Nasfertiti to fill the boots out.
Have a good one.
Good. Yeah, we're doing lots of morally questionable things here for all the goblins, as one does for goblins, typically. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to call a break here, and next time I'm pretty sure we're going to go into the Arathi Highlands. Yeah, we've got really, besides the Crocolis skins, really nothing we want to be working on. We need shrunken heads, but oh man. That might be a tough one, a tough order to fill. They're only dropping off the headhunters, and as you can see, there aren't a lot of spawn points for headhunters up there, so that could get kind of tedious, but we might have to do it. We will see. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And as always, thank you for joining me today and spending some of your time with me here in Azeroth. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again really soon. Bye now.